Hello, America, and to our friends around the world, greetings. About a year ago, there was a video that I uploaded that included the green line theory. That is, when you're in a group or couple setting and you have a picture or you're looking at them in real time, real life, and you apply what's called a green line to the individuals as if they're stick figures, to see who's leaning towards the other and so forth, to get an idea as to who dominates the relationship. With that in mind, I wanted to go back to a book that I had read probably 4 or 5 years ago by Chase Hughes. He created what's called the behavioral table of elements. And if you go to his website, he sells the book and this chart, as well as if you look around for it, you can find it. And in his website, he has body language cues as far as things to look at and how to ascertain what they mean. Interpretation. This chart, based upon the periodic table of elements, takes body language and it trains you to recognize the various parts. All right, so right off the bat, you see in the table of elements, there is a green, mostly green column. The majority of the body is in white with sections of blue, baby blue, gray, and yellow. And inside each of the boxes are abbreviations and numbers and so forth. At the top of the page, if you're able to maximize it on your screen, it's a key. I have a snapshot of it later and we'll look at it. But inside each of these boxes, the abbreviation represents a certain exhibit of the body. In addition to that, there's a set of flashcards to become more familiar, to be able to be more instinctive that I've incorporated here. All right, first flashcard. What does a green box signal? The column on the left side, the majority of the elements, as exhibited here, what does it represent? What does the green coding on the periodic table represent, or element table represent? The gesture is fully open, as in your arms are wide open. What does a yellow box mean? What does a yellow box mean? And if you look at the periodic table at the beginning, here's an example. Wing dilation, ventilation, elbow close. Any guesses? The gesture occurs during high stress. One would think that maybe the yellow boxes would be red, but I don't know. No matter, let's move on. What does ACC symbolize? This is going to be an abbreviated symbol in the upper left corner of each of the element boxes. What does ACC symbolize? It's an abbreviation referring to arm cross. Arm cross. And here is the snapshot, the close-in view. This is the key at the top of the behavioral table of elements. As you see, it's listed as ACC, symbol, name, arm cross, confirming gestures, amplifying gestures, microphysiological variable factors, cultural prevalence, sexual propensity, gesture type, conflicting behaviors, body region, deception rating scale or DRS number, and a deception time frame. Each one of these blocks in the table of elements is going to have some combination of this information. I don't remember what DF means, but CT represents chin thrust. The microphysiological is capillaries. Going back to the other part of variable factors, cultural prevalence, sexual propensity, we'll cover that in the future as I progress this uh, on this breakdown. The gesture type, that means, is it an open, are they welcoming you in, or are they closed off? And in this case, arms crossed represents closed off, but it could represent being cold, guarded, cold, protecting the internals. Conflicting behaviors, another abbreviation, HT, which I'm not sure if HT is head tilt or if HD is head tilt. And of course, arm cross is the arms. There's another one for legs, and it'll say for the body region to be the legs. The deception rating, we'll get into that as time goes by. The higher the score, the less or the more probable the deception rating. And what the A signifies in the deception time frame, we'll cover eventually in time also. Let me know your thoughts on this. If this is something of interest, this is something that I need to reshore up in my own skill set. Good luck.